Alright, so this is going to be the Red Gurgler. First, you're going to take one of your heavy-duty hook, attach it in your fly tying vise, and take some black uni thread. Oh, I got a little bit more hook exposed. Black uni thread, and wrap it. Why is it so loose? There we go. Black uni thread, and wrap it almost all the way down the hook shank, just like that. So this fly is going to create a lot of noise in the water, and largemouth bass, when they hear that and see that noise in the water, are going to want to hit it when the temperature warms up and the things start hitting top water. So then you're going to take some black craft fur, and you're going to snip about a quarter's length worth of fur out. But unlike the other times, this time we really only want the long fibers. So you can sort of take your finger and pick out the little ones from the base. So you're sort of left with these big long ones. That's all we really want for the tail. So then, we're going to attach it around halfway down, making sure there's around 1 hook's length extra for a tail. And then we can start wrapping it. Wrap it nice and secure. Make sure it's nice and tight. So then, we take the excess in the front, and we trim it with our scissors. Gotta get all of it. Trim it with our scissors. Now, with the little excess, little pieces that are still there, you can wrap over it just to cover it up, and then wrap back. It's a little one tiny straggler. Next, you're going to do this exact same thing just on top of it with your red craft fur. Oh, I dropped my scissors. So, just like before, gotta pull the short stuff out. You don't need it, you don't want it. Perfect. So now, see, we're left with the long ones. I'll do the exact same thing, making sure that the tails of the red and black line up, and secure it onto the fly. Just like that. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to take our red flash, and we're going to take a good amount out and line them up. Make sure they're nice and lined up. This is probably 4. I could probably use a bit more, but it's fine for right now. Then, you're going to cut it in half. Doubling the number of flash you have. Next, you're going to take the flash. This piece is pretty long. I'm going to take that out. And you're going to attach it so it's sort of the same length. Snapped around. This one doesn't seem to go. Next, the excess. So fold over the fly and then point rearward. And then trim them so they're the same length as the tail. Just like that. Next, you're going to take a piece of craft foam. This craft foam has its red and black sides. So we're going to take the red side up. or black side up, I should say. And snip the end of it so it's a nice steep, shallow angled point. Next, with the black side up, you're going to attach it to the hook shank of the fly and secure it nice and tight, making sure not to go too tight in order to rip your uni thread, but just secure it, and then you can come back through with like progressively tighter wraps. See, that's tightening down nicely. Just like that. All right. Next, what we're going to do is take a piece of mono. This is kind of thick mono. And you're going to snip around 1.5 inches off of it. Then take that piece of mono underneath of the hook shank of the hook. You're going to wrap it around the bottom. There we go. Just like that. And then pull a little bit back on it to get the stuff out of the way, to get the end of it out of the way of the eye. And since I can't pull it back because I wrapped it too tight, I'm going to just snip it a little bit. There we go. Perfect. So, next, take a little bit of this SST stuff out. Snip the middle of it so it's one piece. Just like that. Twist it a little bit. And then tie it off right at the base of this foam here. So then we're going to snip the excess here. Now, we're going to wrap this around cut this excess off. We don't need that stuff. Wrap this around and then secure it with our tying thread, the uni thread. And that just adds some color. Just like that. That'll just add some color. And this piece is in the way, so I gotta make sure I keep it out of the way. All right, now what we're gonna do is take this craft foam and fold it over and secure it just like this, and take progressively tighter wraps on it. Getting all stuff caught up in it. Now, bring it forward and wrap it around a few times. Now, take your whip finish tool, holding this back a little bit, and secure. Oh, I messed up. I'm struggling here. There we go. Secure it with nice tight wraps. Then seat the knot really well. Get the excess off. And just like that, you have a Red Gurgler. And this will do really well at making a lot of noise in the water and be really disruptive. And a bass going top water hit that really well. So there you have it. Red Gurgler.